waiting for Ivan. Oh my god.
Oh, we're like,
it hurt. Oh, you don't want to wait.
Welcome to the 4th devlog, where the focus this month was getting some friends to playtest the game and make sure everything was working. There are 3 main goals for the playtest. 1. Get the game to a stable point so it's playable from end to end. 2. Make sure the network code could handle multiple clients in different areas. And 3. Find any bugs I didn't find while testing it myself. For the first part, since I've been creating a game in bits and pieces of different parts, I never fully tested it as a whole, so the goal was to create a playable map that had all the features I had and give it to friends to test. To do this, I had to make sure all the triggers for buttons, gates, enemies, and traps worked together, so this level was created to test each of those. When players first joined the map, I made a spawning area where people could test their attacks on a target dummy in the middle, and a switch at the end that required all players to stand on it in order to continue. The first area had 2 types of enemies, slime cubes and turrets that spawn in when everyone activates the start button. After beating the enemies, the gates unlock to reveal 2 paths. On the left side, 3 cubes spawn when someone passes this invisible trigger, and they're rewarded with boxes that contain healing hearts. On the right side, a small room with cubes spawn and unlock the gate to the last room when defeated. For the last area, when everyone steps on the center button, the arena fight begins, which will trigger a music change and start spawning 3 waves of enemies as well as a fire trap. Once they beat that, it ends my playtest demo. The other thing I added was a special admin console that allowed me to make some changes, like player health or trigger points, in the game without using the editor, and allowed me to join the game as a spectator without showing up as a player character. Once the playtest map was stable and working, it was time to playtest by sending the game to some friends who volunteered. The test was to mainly make sure my networking code and the general gameplay worked as expected. I did hear some comments about the controls and visual feedback, but that was expected since I haven't implemented everything yet. Overall, the game functioned well, and even a stress test where more than 4 people joined still worked. So what bugs were found while playtesting? In the first small group with 2 friends, the enemies weren't moving for other clients beside the master client, due to a bug in my code.
A little bit short. Oh wait, they're not moving.
No, they are.
Are they? Well, they're wiggling, but they're not walking around.
They're not moving on my...
The music of the arena fight was also too loud compared to the ambient music when it switched. In the second group, the fire traps at the end didn't deactivate when the fight ended for some reason, so I'll have to fix that.
like on the side.
I guess
Trying
we
to
keep
avoid it.
going.
Oh wait. Well, that's a bug. Fire is visible. Apparently.
I got us off.
Someone come save me!
There are also minor animation sync issues, and the shield color wasn't synced for everyone. But other than that, it was fun to see everything working together. Thanks to all my friends taking the time to help test what I had and helping me figure out a few issues. I'll take the next month a little easier now that this milestone is out of the way. The focus for next month is adding some testing, since my game framework is starting to get large, and it'll be hard to constantly test things manually. Anyway, thank you for watching, and good luck with your game projects.